guys, how's it going? Whitestorm here, and today we're playing World of Tanks, and we have the pleasure of watching one of the Wildfire community guys, Jewis, playing in his OI, and he is playing with his tier 6 big beast that hurls dustbins. He's got AP and HE loadout, and pretty good. He's looking good. He's just sitting at the top of the pile there, tier 6, heavy tank, ready to go. He's going to play on the assault version, I suppose, where basically you have to attack a flag whilst the other guys also have to attack a flag. So it's going to take a little bit of time coming into it. So guys, whilst I'm waiting for him to get into the action, what I'm going to say is thanks very much for being patient with me on my channel. I have literally just moved countries. I've moved about 2,500, something like that, miles away. I don't know. Back to the country where I started YouTube from, which is quite handy. Although my internet is a bit poorer, so I'm not sure if streaming is going to be an option. Although I did used to stream before, but these days I'm trying to go for a bit of better quality. So who knows? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to see Jewis, not to give the game away, attempt to get a Radley Walters and really carry this team, and I reckon he probably is going to. So Wildfire is back in the game. I'm back in the game with Wildfire after about a month off, give or take. So it's good to be back, and I can't wait to get some clan wars and some strongholds and skirmishes and all that kind of stuff cracking. But in the meantime, we're going to watch OI piloted by Mr. Jewis fire some dustbins at all the enemy and destroy them all, probably, because he's pretty good at doing that. So as he comes in here, he's not fired a shot, he's had a look, he thought about it, he hasn't done anything yet. And we've got an AMX ELC looking around at the top of the ridge with a few other fellas. We've got KV1, KV2 partnership going down the bottom, trying to be all super heavy and stuff. We've got a Dicker Max looking at the corner of this rock where Jewis is coming up to, and immediately Jewis bounces. Fantastic. That never seems to happen in my OI. I always seem to get dented straight away. But anyway, we come around, we look around, and take out the KV1 in one shot. Happy days. Don't you just find that ever so satisfying when that happens? Now, realizing that the KV2 is gone all the way around, is going to attack and just probably destroy this KV1. Who knows? But that derp ability, I'm going to call it, that the KV2 has, he does. He takes out the KV1 and then swiftly gets taken out himself, probably by the T67. But anyway, coming back to here, the Jackson, 35 health on the left there, and Jewis is looking very, very closely at this KV1, and he takes him out. One shot. I just love the fact that sometimes you find that perfect machine on that perfect day, occasionally, and you can one-shot stuff. It's just brilliant. I absolutely love that. There's something so satisfying about it. But anyway, so we have headshot STD spamming like crazy as the Jewis takes out the OI experimental, going straight through his frontal armor. The AMX ELC is smashing into the back of him, and he decides to ignore him because he realizes that he's probably firing a baby gun or something like that. He takes time to aim but gets stunned by the artillery. What have we got on their side? We have an AMX 13F3. That's the fella that's destroying him with oh, the Dicker Max has come up to play. Now his superstructure is really weak, and HE will really hurt this guy, but he's firing AP, tricked ya, and we have 4 kills. We've got a WN8 effective of 3,642 currently, as he gets another stun from the AMX 13F3. Now he decides to come around this hill a little bit, probably chasing the Panzer T25. But I doubt very much if he's going to catch him. So he takes up a position on this ridge, just out of detection range, but almost within render distance, relying on the Churchill 7 and the T-67 to go in there and spot for him. And hopefully what he's going to do is he's going to lob some dustbins at these fellas across here and really hurt them. So the M6 has come into view. Jewis takes a little bit of extra time, realizing that he's on full health and he's probably not going to be taken out straight away. He's waiting and playing with him quite regularly. He does this quite a lot. He doesn't always take the shot straight away because he waits for that excellent opportunity where he can lob a dustbin and take them out in a one shot, moving up with the WN8 of 6,200 and what's that? 24. That is a good amount. We have 5 kills so far. Fantastic play from Jewis, and we're currently sitting at 11-11. Stug 3G, cracking little vehicle. He thinks about taking the shot and spoons it just above him. That's the first shot I believe he's missed. But not to worry. There'll be plenty of time for destroying them whilst he waits the ridiculous amount of time that he has to reload. But, you know, when you're shoving a dustbin down a pipe, it takes a long time. Stug 3G is back for more. He's taking shots at the Churchill 7. And Jewis is waiting for the perfect shot. He has it. Does he have it? He takes the shot any moment now, I'm sure. No, he leaves it. Why does he leave it? I don't know. But now he's left at 12-13. He's the only tank that can run around like a headless chicken. Well, you can't really do that in an OI, but he's the only mobile tank really that can cause any damage. The AMX 13F3 on our own team is able to put in shots if some of these guys are spotted. Now he realizes that the capture has been taking place. They are 40% of the way through, but he still has 2.5 minutes to go, so he doesn't worry too much about getting there quickly and, you know, getting out and pushing, because he doesn't really need to. He takes his time. He was out of render distance, detection distance most of that encounter, and they have no idea that he's there. And a fantastic shot, 350 damage. 3G is dead. The M6 left, he's managed to probably get a defender medal from that, I expect. The Jackson's congratulating him, which is great to see, because not very often do people do that. We've got some foreign stuff coming in from the ELC, no idea what he's saying. The M6 is taking shots from the F3, happy days, as Jewis takes his time, comes up over the ridge, bounces a few shots, realizes that he probably has the health to take any hits from the M6 for a little while at the very least, and then he gets stunned by the opponent's F3. Bad times. Right, in he comes. The M6 takes another hit from our friendly F3, and Jewis makes his way into the capture area. It's heavy against heavy, artillery against artillery. These are close times. He's not got the gun depression. He needs to get down into that lower place, and boom! It ammo racks him. Fantastic. He's knocked it clean off. That's amazing. He's getting bravos from all of the teammates who have died already. But I think Jewis realizes from the arrows that are on the screen that F3 is probably not where the team think he is, which is down in K2 or 3. He's probably in G1 somewhere. So Jewis, using the buildings for cover, moves forward and slowly but surely makes his way to where he believes people are supposed to be. The Jackson is telling him to go cap, but Jewis, firm in his resolve, realizing that there's 6 minutes left, decides that forward is the only option. And I'm sure that should it come to it, he will go back if he needs to go and cap, but I don't think he'll need to. The F3 has no idea that he's there, but then suddenly he's been spotted. It's more than likely that the F3 is looking to take a shot. He's maneuvering, and the AMX is destroyed. Fantastic job, Jewis. Well done, buddy. And I'd like to say thanks very much for sticking around, and I'll see you again very soon with much more video and content. Bye bye.